Just as Iya Basira was about to pour it into the cooking pot, they burst into the kitchen, catching her red-handed. In a bustling town called Olorunwa, there was a food vendor known by everyone as Iya Basira. Her food was famous far and wide, drawing crowds from morning till night. People would travel from distant villages just to taste her delicious dishes. Her jollof rice, pepper soup, and pounded yam were like nothing anyone had ever tasted before. Iya Basira's small restaurant was always packed with people, and her wealth grew as her fame spread. But there was something strange about Iya Basira's food. No matter how hard other food vendors tried, they could never match her taste. People in the village began to wonder what her secret ingredient was, but no one could figure it out. Iya Basira would only smile when asked, saying, "It's just my special touch, and no one can cook as better as I do." What the people of Olorunwa didn't know was that Iya Basira had a dark and terrible secret. Every night, when the town was asleep, she would sneak into the local mortuary. There, she would collect the water used to clean the dead bodies and take it back to her restaurant. She believed that this water held a powerful charm that would draw customers to her food and keep them coming back for more. And somehow, it worked for her. Iya Basira's restaurant became the most popular place in the town of Olorunwa. People couldn't get enough of her food, even though they never knew why. Some people even had to line up, washing plates just to make sure they get a taste of her delicious meals every day. But the more they ate, the more they were drawn into the darkness that surrounded Iya Basira. One day, a young boy named Kola, who worked at the mortuary, noticed something strange. He saw Iya Basira sneaking in late at night, filling a large container with the dirty water that was used to clean the bodies. He was horrified, but didn't know what to do. Kola couldn't believe that the kind young woman who served him food was using such an evil method to make her dishes taste so good. Kola tried to warn the townspeople, but no one would listen to him. They were too enchanted by Iya Basira's food to believe that anything could be wrong. But Kola was determined to find the truth. He then confided in another food vendor who has tried all she could to make sales, but to no avail. Each time she brings food to the market, Iya Omolade, together with other food vendors, they will hardly sell a plate. Their food usually stay and go bad the next day. While Iya Basira had people dropping into her restaurant with no seats to sit, some willing to stand just to have a taste of her food. Kola and Mrs. Omolade decided to follow Iya Basira one night to see where she was taking this water. As they hid in the shadows, they watched her pour the water into the large cooking pots in her kitchen. Their hearts raced with fear and disgust as they both realized what she had been doing all this while. Kola and Mrs. Omolade knew they had to do something before more people would fall under her spell. The next day, Kola went to the village chief and told him everything he and Mrs. Omolade had seen. The chief was a wise man and knew that something had to be done quickly. So he gathered the elders and told them of Iya Basira's terrible deeds. Together, they decided to catch her in the act and reveal her secret to the whole town. That night, the chief and the elders hid near Iya Basira's restaurant. They watched as she sneaked out to the mortuary and returned with the water. But as she was about to pour it into the cooking pot, they burst into the kitchen, catching her red-handed. Iya Basira was shocked and terrified. She dropped the container and fell to her knees, begging for mercy, claiming she did it for money to take care of her dying husband, thinking the chief and elders would buy her concocted lies. But the chief and elders were very stern. They knew that she had done something unforgivable, something terrible, something that had put the entire town in danger. The next morning, the people of Olorunwa gathered in the square because the chief sent out the town crier to call everyone. Iya Basira stood before them, her head bowed in shame. The chief told everyone what she had done, and the crowd gasped in horror. The food they had loved so much had been cooked with water from dead bodies. The enchantment was broken, and the people felt sickened and betrayed. As punishment, Iya Basira was stoned to death and her body taken far away from the town into the forest, where the birds feasted on her remains. Her restaurant was torn down and the ground was cleansed by the elders to remove the evil she had brought upon them. Kola and Mrs. Omolade were praised for their bravery and for saving the community from the claws of Iya Basira. The people of Olorunwa learned a hard lesson that day. They realized that not everything that shines is gold, and that sometimes the things that seem the sweetest can be hiding the darkest secrets. From that day on, they were more careful about what they ate and who they trusted and ate from. And so, the story of Iya Basira, the food vendor, who was told from generation to generation, it became a warning to all who heard it, a reminder that greed and evil deeds would always be discovered and that no one could escape the consequences of their actions. Thank you very much for watching. Please support the growth of my channel by subscribing. If this is your first time of watching my video, like and share to your friends and family. Also, leave your thoughts about Iya Basira in the comment section. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. I do not take your loyalty for granted. Until I post a new video, I remain Amarachi, your favorite storyteller. Goodbye for now.